Yeah, we're back, finally, after being revived. I'm going to the Isle of Serpent Hold. Serpent Isle. Interesting. Anyways, Ultima 7 aside, if you press H to hold up, you spend an hour to repair your ship, and that increases your hull. But sometimes enemies will spawn, so be careful. Fire if you need to. And exit. Now this island, which is west of Lord Blackthorn's castle, slightly larger. And the sea serpent wants to kill me today. This is bad news. And I'm not in reach, so it will keep on blasting me. Until we get into combat, of course. But why are we going to Serpent's Hold? They kinda don't like Lord British, but they're gonna give us some very valuable information. For once. No, I haven't forgotten my mission. My mission is to defeat the Shadowlords, and they're gonna give me a huge hint on how to defeat the Shadowlords. So quit hitting Magma. Shame on you! And hit Sea Serpents instead. And that gets rid of our Sea Serpent. One way or another, we get rid of him. And now Serpent's Hold. Yes, it's our third keep. One being the Empathy Albi. Empathy. One being the Lyceum, where we found out the Flame of Truth was. And over here, besides locked doors, we find sleeping people. And it's even the daytime. Well, it's actually early in the morning, but I guess they're not early birds catching the worm. Oh, you think they deliver pizza or something? How late they sleep. Moving along here, on our second floor, or maybe it's on the third floor. I should look at my maps. Well, we can wander around while we're waiting for everybody to wake up. And he has some nice mid-range equipment, chains, halberds, and throwing axes. Let's take some throwing axes. But unfortunately I can only get one at a time. I'd prefer it if I could buy 99 at a time. Then I could have a magic axe to throw and a regular axe to throw. We'll spam that later. Press escape to exit. And be sure to tell your friends about him. Because he needs the publicity right now. I recently got some publicity too. I'm not telling you what it is, because I like my privacy. And of course he's having lunch. What is your name, Sir Cicerman? You are a gardener. The Flame of Courage. Tell me about this Flame of Courage. Shadowlords? You see visions. I don't think visions of sugar dumplings. Ah, yes. Come the Isle of the Avatar. In a dungeon. To the underworld. And it's recorded as blah 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 blah. Well, if we had a sextant, and I bothered to translate that, we would know where this dungeon is. But I'll tell you anyway. It's located on the Isle of the Codex, which is also the Isle of the Avatar. And that dungeon's name is Hydeloft. If I am wrong, I will correct myself later. So thank you for the valuable information. And yes, as he mentioned, the Flame of Courage is in here. And as you guessed, in the Empathy Albi, would be the Flame of Love. not your current girlfriend. But anyway, we are looking for an important man. Yes, there he is, Lord Malone. Tell me about being your lordship. Tell me about that black imposter. We met him earlier. He was a jerk. And so were the Shadowlords. Nosventor? Did you say... Oh... Aha! So, we know the name of a Shadowlord. And don't say it again. Until the proper time. We don't want to summon him too early. But once we get the shard, we can say his name. And then something funny will happen. What? I cannot tell you. That is a secret. And no, I can't search guards for fun and profit, unfortunately. And in our next adventure, we'll be going to another unsavory place to learn something savory. Or maybe just get in trouble. Magma saying, good night, watch out for bandits.